don't embarrass me. That's what the homeowners are saying when they ask you to come give an estimate for cleaning their house. Don't embarrass me. We're going to talk about that today. Hi there, I'm Angela Brown, and this is Ask a House Cleaner. This is a show where you get to ask a house cleaning question, and I get to help you find an answer. Now, today's show is brought to us by housecleaning360.com. Now, did you know on housecleaning360.com you can find auto detailers? These are people who will wash your car at your house. So if you work out of your house and you don't have time to take your car to the car wash, but you're going to go meet an important client, you can call an auto detailer and they will come to your house and they will clean your car and they will get it completely ready for you to go on your appointment. housecleaning360.com. All right, on to today's show about a client who wants to make a note to all house cleaners out there. The note is this, and it's a really important note to make clear and to understand. The client says, "Don't embarrass me when you come to my house." And what that means is we have a lot of house cleaners that are overzealous and they show up at the house wanting the job. And so they try to highlight all the dirty areas of the customer's home. And they go in with a white glove and they run it over the tops of the door jambs and they're like, "Look at this dust." And they'll run it along the blinds and look at this dust. Okay, the homeowner knows it's dusty. That's why they hired you. Don't embarrass them by making them feel like the last house cleaner they had was inadequate. Guess what? They were. That's why they're replacing the last house cleaner. The last house cleaner was inadequate. They didn't do a very good job. Yes, their house is messy. They know that. That's why they've asked you to come. But you don't need to make them feel any worse. So there will be people, I don't know why, but there will be homeowners, when you get to their house, they will apologize. Like, "Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. My house is such a mess." What you can say is this: we all have different priorities. My priority is a clean space for you. How can I help? And you turn the table like, "Hey, it's an okay thing. Your house is a mess. It's not a big deal. That's what I do for a living. That's why you called me." Like, this is matter of fact. It's so easy. Don't worry about it. I got this covered. And it's a completely different conversation than if you show up at the customer's house and you shame them for having toothpaste on the bathroom sink, or you shame them for having dust bunnies under the bed. They know that. Okay, this stuff is not invisible. Thus, they asked you to come give them a price. So as you come give a price on a customer's house, yeah, you do need to see with your eyes. You need to see how dusty it is and how cluttered it is. And you may need to bring up things like, "There's a bunch of stuff here. Is this the way that your house normally looks? Just so I can give you a proper bid." And if they say, "Yeah, it's kind of how we live," okay, great. Now, it doesn't mean it's right or wrong. But what you as the house cleaner need to know is that you need to bill in a little bit of extra time so that you can pick up all the clutter and all the toys so that you can then do your job. And if you are the homeowner, what you need to know is that you're paying for that extra service. So whether or not the house cleaner says those words, if your house is cluttered when they show up and they are expected to clean up the clutter, that's going to take a whole bunch of extra time and it's extra money for you. And so if you don't want to be shamed and if you don't want to be embarrassed, you can make an agreement with the house cleaner. "My house is cluttered today, but I promise you this. Every time before you come, I will make sure my house is picked up, that all the toys are put away, all the clothes are put away, all the dishes are done, and I will let you come in and do what you do best." And that is a two-way agreement. It's from the house cleaner to the homeowner. And the two of you get to negotiate any deal you want, okay? You can pay to have the house cleaner pick up the toys, or the house cleaner can say, "I don't pick up toys, you'll need to pick those up first." So it goes both ways. But this comes down to a communication barrier or a communication gap. And there's a lot of problems when stuff falls through the gap. So you want to make sure that you're both playing on the same page. And as a house cleaner, and I'm specifically speaking right now to the house cleaners, when you bid a job with a customer, your priority is different from the customer's priority. That is why you have been hired. Yes, they know their house is a mess. "Please don't embarrass me," they say. "Please don't embarrass me. Make it a safe place for you to come to my house and clean. Make it okay for me to hire you." And if you are the type of house cleaner that respects that wish from the customer, you're going to have a lot of customers, okay? Your customers are going to appreciate the fact that you understand that you all have different priorities. As a house cleaner, your priority is to make everything spick and span and shiny and clean and awesome. And as the homeowner, they may have a whole bunch of different priorities. The house cleaning is not one of them, okay? Let it be an okay thing. Alrighty, that's my 2 cents for today, and until we meet again, leave the world a cleaner place than when you found it.